think the TikTok haul genre is an absolute blight on society, whether we're doing grocery hauls, shopping hauls, prison commissary hauls. Wait, what was that last one?
If you've been around, you know that my husband has been wrongfully convicted the last 24 years. And this is one thing that we're able to do to make sure that he gets enough food. And I can send these once a quarter. So I want to show you what I get.
I think the attitude of let me buy as much stuff as I possibly can to get clicks on the internet is horrible. Because as you get that attention, it encourages you to buy more and spend more and get more absurd things for the sole purpose of continuing to get that attention. And there's no nectar so sweet as the succulent sap of internet fame. Man, I really thought I was cooking when I wrote that. But let me set the stage for today. There is this TikToker named boymomx3_b, a household name, really. And she posts my life as a mom style content. And you gotta respect the grind, because if you go back to her first videos in 2019, she started posting in January of that year. And she has been posting almost daily ever since. And honestly, this is unrelated to her TikTok haul content, but I noticed that she went through a phase in her early days where she used this wobbly filter in the Teach Me How to Dougie music. And she just kept posting, kept posting, kept posting, kept posting. I'm begging you to post anything else. But I've edged you long enough. A little while ago, Boy Mom realized that grocery haul content did really well. So she went and posted a full Walmart haul for her family, her rather large family, and the internet is doing internet things about it. Let's give this train wreck a watch.
Grocery haul as a 37-year-old full-time working mom of 3 boys who also moved her parents in with her. So we have groceries today from 3 different places. We got groceries from Sam's, Walmart, 4 places. Sam's, Walmart, Food Lion, and Piggly Wiggly. And I will tell you the totals for each at the end and then a grand total.
Spoiler, whatever you think the grand total is, it is more than that, and it is so much worse.
So we got 2 containers of the 2-bite brownies. 2 of those because they'll be gone so quick. We got 1 big thing of Cinnamon Toast Crunch because we still had some left over from last trip. So we didn't need as much this time. We got a big box of the oatmeal cream pies. We got some tea. We got some cereal bars. We got 1, 2, 3.
1 week of groceries,
4,
by the way.
5 big bags of fries.
For 1 week. For 1 week for a family of, there's 6 of them total. 5 bags. That is almost a bag of fries per person per week. Oh my God.
We got some conditioner, Q-tips, children's Tylenol, some cucumbers, some lettuce. There's that good old Louis bread from the Piggly Wiggly. Some bananas. We got 6 blocks of the Monterey Jack cheese.
6 blocks.
We got a watermelon.
I don't know why, but for some reason, seeing all of the junk food coming out and then her being like, we got a watermelon was so funny to me the first time I watched this.
We got 2 big things of mayonnaise because we be going through some mayonnaise.
Listen, I'm just as pasty white as they come, and I love me some mayonnaise. But even I can acknowledge that 2 gallons of it is just way too much. We be going through some mayonnaise? Are you drinking it?
We got some grapes. We got some eggs. 2 things of the allergy medicine. Some deodorant for my dad. Some antacid for my mom. Lip gloss that my mom got. 2 blocks of the mozzarella
good, more cheese. I was just
6
thinking she didn't
blocks
have
of
enough.
the mild cheddar cheese. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Dr. Peppers.
Are you starting to see the insanity here? 8 Dr. Peppers is wild. That is more than a bottle per person per week. So I think maybe you're starting to understand why the internet is losing their minds about this. By the way, 8 Dr. Peppers, I did the math, 4 pounds of sugar. It's 1,752 grams. And if we put 1,752 grams in here, we get it's 4 pounds of sugar. Your daily recommended, by the way, is like 32 grams of added sugar. 4 pounds is insane.
We got these subs for Bryson. He absolutely loves the Italian Hero subs at Walmart. We got 4 of these for him, so this should last him for quite a few days here. We got 1 Mountain Dew because we still have a few
Oh, good,
of those
more
left.
sodas.
And Brantley is literally the only one that drinks them. We got a box of Fruit Loops. We got 1 bag of the purple Doritos. We got a thing of buttermilk, a big bag of sugar,
What is the bag of sugar for, though? Everything you have bought has enough sugar in it to kill anyone born before the 1900s. She's also mentioned her kids a couple times now, and that's where I start to kind of feel off about this. You can essentially do whatever you want with your own life as long as you're not hurting other people. Frankly, I don't really care. In general, obviously within reason, it's all fine with me. But your kids cannot make their own decisions. And by doing this, I'm afraid she's setting herself up and them for great failure in their health life. And that will absolutely translate negatively to anything that they do. Ask anyone with a chronic illness. Having bad health will cause you to have poor quality of life in everything else that you do. And that's not very cash money.
We got 2 gallons of milk. Got a thing of naps. We got the Fruit Loops with marshmallows. We got some Oreos. We got two packs of Capri Suns. We got 4 New York strips. And Bryson's already broke into his subs. I told y'all he left them. We got 2 packs of ribeyes here. We got a thing of drumsticks here. We got 2 packs of pork chops. 32 pizzas.
32 pizzas.
32
Power
pizzas.
Again for Brayden. I will cry.
32 pizzas. 32 pizzas. I'm laughing because it's funny, but in like kind of a tragic way, you know? I'm not attacking her, to be clear. She seems wonderful. I've watched a lot of her TikToks. She seems like a genuine and nice person. And frankly, I don't really know anything about her personally, so it doesn't make sense for me to pass judgment on her. But I think we can all agree that buying 32 pizzas for your preteen son, I saw some of the other TikToks. I'm not going to include him in the video because he's underaged, but he's between 8 and 12, I think. And buying 32 pizzas for your preteen son is a terrible idea. Overconsumption culture is an absolute blight on the United States and frankly the world. And it's causing active and potentially irreparable harm to those poor children. Kids are stupid, just as a category. I'm not singling her kids out specifically, but all children basically are able to make no good decisions for themselves. It's just an aspect of being a young, immature human. And that's why humans are so reliant on their parents for so many years, because they physically can't make good decisions. They don't have the mental capacity to do it, and that's okay. But this is why we need parents to make the good decisions on their behalf. And I'm not seeing a lot of good decisions right now.
So we wiped them out. We took all they had.
All
And
they
then we
have.
got 10 packs of strawberry Kool-Aid. And we got 3 cases of water, but I am not picking those up for y'all. So yeah, that was included in this. Oh, excuse me. We got 4 cases of water. And then we also ordered an 8-count box of deluxe mac and cheese online at Sam's and an 8-count box of Velveeta mac and cheese at Sam's. That's not here yet. It's going to be shipped here. Okay. All right, so I got all of our totals written down. So online.
So that was it. The total of everything they bought, including some stuff that was online. Huge haul. Took them 3 minutes just to unload it and show the camera. Let's see what the total damage was for everything.
In store at Sam's was $81.56. Food Lion was $55.23. Walmart. So Walmart, we had one total. We did 2 separate orders at Walmart. One was $188.96 and one was $24.15. And then Piggly Wiggly was $95.52. And my mom has a total for me. So all of that together is $476.68 today. So a little bit less than last time. But the crazy thing is that we left a lot of stuff off of the list this time because we didn't run out. So I'm just imagining if we hadn't needed that.
Now you might be thinking, wow, $500 for a week of groceries is a lot. That's $2,000 a month. That's $24,000 a year. And I have nothing to say to make that any better. So that's the end of haul number 1. Don't worry, we will look at others. And the comments are reacting about how you would expect. 32 pizzas, 16 blocks of cheese, yet only a dozen eggs. Hey, take it easy, people. She bought 2 cucumbers. We're never getting free healthcare, OMG. This actually made me feel better about the way that I eat. 9 bottles of soda, 32 pizzas, and like 2 cucumbers is wild. It's like a frat house grocery haul. 8 blocks of cheese and 32 pizzas is crazy. Hey, so this is actually crazy, and that actually got a heart from her, so I'm glad she saw that. Everyone's stuck on the fries. What about the 2 gallons of mayo? Absolutely absurd amounts of mayo to have. And then this is the one I want to end on. The comments may be blunt, but they aren't wrong. You owe it to yourself and your family to do better. And I think this is why I don't feel bad making this video. She posted it on TikTok, a public platform, and this video specifically is actually pinned to her profile. So it's the first one you see. And in addition to that, she's actually liking comments that are in good faith critical of this grocery haul. And even though people are kind of poking fun at it, no one is being super mean about it. Now, I generally agree that how people want to live their lives, none of my business. But she did kind of invite us into her business by posting this, pinning this, and replying to comments that are talking about it. One of the more common criticisms, as you might expect on this video, is that she's essentially poisoning her children. Now, I think that's a bit of an exaggeration, but I think the sentiment is correct. The entire haul had enough vegetables for everyone to take one teeny bite and do like the Squidward meme. And she's liking several of these if you scroll through the comments, which makes me assume that she's taken this commentary to heart and will buy more healthy stuff next time. So let's see what happens.
I am off work. Praise the Lord. It is the weekend. So I got to run into Food Lion. I had to run into Food Lion so I can surprise you guys and maybe prove you wrong about something.
So this is where I had some hope. She says she's going to prove us wrong about something, which I assume has to do with the bad eating habits that she's enforcing on her children. So she's seen the comments, decided to turn around, and has gone back to the store to get some healthy food for her kids. And, you know, better late than never. And I applaud her in taking the comments to heart and deciding to make good, actionable changes with them.
Can you guess where I'm going?
And then she heads to the pizza aisle.
Just kidding. I have plenty of those.
But then she said, just kidding, I have plenty of those. And she walks away. A good old prank. And then she gets more pizza.
That actually looks really good. Okay, got everything I needed from there.
Please select from your items. We'll look at item alphabetically. Place at 5, 39, 2, 8, 6.
And I put my cart back up. Fine.
Okay, now that we've watched for a minute, let's analyze and take the good with the bad. One, I would argue that she doesn't need more pizzas. She has 32 of them, so I don't see a reason for her buying 2 more. But I think we should also cheer on the fact that she bought some healthy things. And additionally, she did put her cart back. And anyone who puts their cart back unprompted has a special place in my heart.
Intention when I walked in there was just to get one Red Baron pizza, just for size reference for you guys, because I've had a lot of people say that we're buying 32 big pizzas. Like, that is insane. And
I don't actually know if people are saying that. I looked through the comments and most people weren't saying you were buying 32 full-size pizzas. They were more horrified that you were buying 32 of any size pizza, frankly.
we do eat veggies and fruit. Probably not as much as we should, but we do.
But you don't. I've watched just a concerning amount of the grocery haul videos that she posts, and basically none of them have any fruit or vegetables that are bought. We'll look at more later and you'll see what I mean, but the one that we just watched where she had like 2 or 3 fruits or vegetables, it was like a watermelon, 2 cucumbers, and then some other vegetable. She only did that because people in her previous grocery haul video had criticized her for, and this is true, not having a single vegetable in it. The 6 vegetables we saw were a reaction to having 0 vegetables before that. And now this is a reaction to only having 6 vegetables before this. Are you seeing a pattern here?
So, all right, just got home. Let's see what my parents think about our new diet. We got some cauliflower, some broccoli, some cucumbers, some
The look of
grapes.
horror on
What do
her
you think of
mom's
that?
face.
What? You put this on a diet?
I mean, the people have spoken, and they want us on a diet. What do you think?
Do I look like I need to be on a diet?
Apparently so.
Put this on a diet.
What'd you say?
I said y'all can eat all the cauliflower and broccoli you want. I won't be eating none.
And the fact that her parents are shocked by this tells you everything you need to know. But it is worth noting that the dad looks really nice and seems like he is an awesome grandparent to the children. But people who eat fruits or vegetables regularly are not shocked and looking at you horrified when you tell them that we're going to eat fruits or vegetables. If I say that I exercise regularly and you invite me to go out on a walk and I go, ugh, do I look like a horse to you? Then presumably I don't exercise as much as I say that I do.
So I wanted to show you guys a video reference of the difference in
This is where she's
size
going to prove us wrong about the
for these
pizzas.
pizzas that I buy compared to a regular size pizza. I've heard so many people say that they think that I'm buying 32 full size like DiGiorno or Red Baron pizzas. That is not true. I know you guys probably think it's just as bad, but it's really not. So here comes the size reference. Look at that.
Except it's not really that much better, even though it is much smaller, as you can see here, because this one is for an adult, and these small ones are not being eaten by an adult. They're being eaten by what I think is maybe an 8 or 10 or 12-year-old kid. I'm really bad with ages and children. So sure, this pizza that she bought is half the size of the big one, but the person who's eating it is young and about half the size of an adult. So by equivalency, it is the size equivalent of him eating a full-size pizza. Plus, on top of that, she feeds her son 2 pizzas at a time, and someone in the comments actually pointed this out. One of those those personal pizzas is 400 calories. He's eating 2 at a time, which is something that she shows in a different TikTok we probably won't look at because it's depressing. And you're adding extra cheese and pepperonis to it. It's easily over 1,000 calories for one meal, and that is entirely too much, especially for a child. I'm not trying to be rude, but I was fed this way as a child, and I've spent my entire adult life breaking those habits. Now, my mom wasn't an almond mom, but she wasn't not an almond mom, if you know what I mean. And I'll be honest, at the time, I was sad that I didn't have junk food. Whenever I would go over to my friend's house, they would always have like cookies and cakes and Oreos and chips, etc., etc. But now, going into adulthood, I'm very happy that I didn't, because now I just naturally eat healthier. I'm happier. I haven't needed a doctor's visit in however many years I need. I get sick less, and just generally my life is better because of this. My mom, by doing those and instilling those good habits into me, set me up for success later. And these children are being set up for failure. When they go to college, all they're gonna know is this, and this is how they're gonna eat. And it's going to track them into the rest of their lives and cause great detriment in years to come. Now, I'm going to be skipping the rest of this video, but in it, she gives her kids grapes. One of them says he likes the grape, and the other one literally gags and spits it out in the trash can. But I'm not going to be showing that because the kids can't consent to being in my video about a video on their mom, so we're leaving them out of it. Now, previously, she said that she does, in fact, eat fruit and vegetables, just probably not as much as she should. So let's watch some more of their grocery hauls and see if that's actually true.
Grocery haul as a 37-year-old full-time working mom of 3 boys who also moved her parents in with her. So we got groceries from Sam's Club, Walmart, and Food Lion today. And I'm not going to separate it. I'll just tell you the individual totals at the end. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4 big boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So this is like the 2 bags in 1 boxes because Brantley and Bryson both eat this, and this is going to last us for 2 weeks.
2 weeks for 12 pounds of Cinnamon Toast Crunch is crazy. Even for 6 people. 12 pounds of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Like, what is there even to say about that?
So we got a big box of popcorn, some paper plates, some sugar, a big thing of paper towels, some muffins. We got 3 of these Sunny Delights. One's already been put up in the fridge.
2 gallons.
We got some 2-bite brownies. These will be gone in like a couple days. Everyone at this house likes them besides me.
Hot take, those brownies are terrible. The 2-bite brownies, they are awful. They just straight up taste bad. I will not be taking questions.
Cream cheese, a 36 pack of Hershey bars.
36
These will come in good for our
pounds.
movie nights. 2 bags of chicken nuggets, 2 bags of the red Doritos, 1 bag of the blue Doritos, and 1 bag of the purple Doritos. We got the 2 packs of pepperonis. We got 37 of these pizzas. These are the pepperoni pizzas that Brayden, like, that's all he eats pretty much.
37 pizzas. She got more than last time. Also, this grocery haul was posted on the 29th of July. The one that we watched previously was posted on August 10th. So in that 12-day period, they went through 37 pizzas, ran out, and had to go get more. I love pizza just as much as the next guy. Do not get me wrong. But 37 in 12 days? Brother.
We got all they had.
Also, worth noting, sorry to interrupt twice, both times she bought literally their entire stock. Who's to say how many she gets when they have freshly stocked pizzas?
We got some mozzarella sticks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 Dr. Peppers.
8 Dr. Peppers again. 8 Dr. Peppers again. 4 pounds of raw sugar, not to mention the other chemicals that they put in them.
I got 2 gallons of milk. Got 2 of these for Brayden and Brantley, 1 for the bathtub, 1 for the shower. 2 of the Chewy Chips Ahoy cookies, 35 Oreos, big thing of vegetable oil. Got 3 boxes of the bacon flavor instant grits, 35 Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies, 2 Prego marinara sauces, thing of buttermilk, 2 of the 4 packs of salted butter, 2 blocks of mozzarella cheese, 3 of the mild cheddar block cheese, and 3 of the Monterey Jack.
This is like a train wreck that I can't look away from. It's so similar to the one we just watched, and I find myself horrified, but simply unable to stop watching. I am sickened but curious. I just have to see more, even though I know when she pulls out 2 more gallons of soda, it's just gonna hurt my soul.
Block cheese. 72 count of American sliced cheese. Flour. We got 1, 2,
Not the fries.
3, and 4 big bags of fries. So we got a watermelon, and we got a case of water. And we got 2 Mountain Dews.
Oh, there it is. There are the Mountain Dews. I was worried that we might not see those this time.
That was a workout. All right, y'all ready for this total? Because it's a little bit crazy. First, let me tell you, I actually ordered 3 things online at Sam's that'll be here tomorrow. So I'm going to include that in the total. So I got an 8 count of the Kraft Deluxe mac and cheese, so 8 boxes of that. And I got 8 boxes of Velveeta shells and cheese. So those 2, I got online along with a big thing of toilet paper online. The total for that online order was, that was all at Sam's. That was $57.54. And then the total today in store at Sam's was $239.92.
Now, as we went through that haul, did you notice anything that was missing? That's right. There were no vegetables. In fact, the only fruit we saw was that watermelon. That's it. Everything else was processed and packaged and just sent through the ringer with all sorts of chemicals that are added into food now. I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt that the one haul that we saw earlier was an outlier and she had more vegetables or she bought them at a different time or what have you. But this one is even worse. There is genuinely not a single vegetable.
So altogether, Sam's was $297.46. My Walmart order was $149.95, and then my Food Line order was $66.81. Now ready for that grand total? Because it's crazy. $514.22 in groceries. It's a lot, but it'll go quick. There's 6 of us here. So.
Yeah, and that's fair. I think I was maybe a bit harsh earlier. $500 a week is just a lot of money when you're talking about just the amount that it is, but it's not insane for 6 people. I do like $500 or $600 a month for 2 people. So that's basically equivalent to what she's spending for 6 people. But I think the issue is that it is $500 a month of the most processed garbage that you could possibly buy. And again, the comments are asking all the right questions with this. 8 family-sized bags of Cinnamon Toast Crunch only last 2 weeks? That's insane. $500 worth of junk food. Where are the meats, the veggies, the fruits? Where are they? Where's the real food? Like fruit, chicken, steak, anything else. Not a vegetable in sight. Where's the food? Not a single fruit or vegetable in sight. As an Australian watching this is wild. These grocery hauls confused me so much because you didn't buy any actual food, just snacks and drinks. Like, what are you making for dinner? Sugar, sugar, sodium, sugar, sodium, sugar, 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 sodium. No eggs, no meat, no veggies, and 1 watermelon is absolutely crazy. I don't discriminate against junk food, but it does get to a point. And again, some of these comments are really harsh, but it's hard to specifically disagree with them, especially when this right here isn't even the worst one. No, I went through and watched, again, so many of her TikToks and had to pull out this one.
We got a grocery haul as a 37-year-old full-time working mom of 3 boys who also moved her parents in with her. So everything that we got here today came from Food Lion. So we actually got 12 Dr. Peppers. Now,
yeah, that's why I said this one is the worst. 12 Dr. Peppers for 6 people is absurd. That is 2 bottles per person per week. And she shows so many more drinks in this that I'm not even convinced that they're actually drinking water.
we got 4 boxes of Comet rice. We got a gallon of milk, a gallon of Sunny D because that's all they had. We needed more, but that's all they had at Food Lion. Got a bag of white cheddar skinny pop. I'm really salty about this because they stopped selling the butter flavor, and that's my favorite. This is okay, but I like my butter. We got 4 boxes of the medium shell noodles. We got Brayden some soap. We got some vinegar. We got 3 of the 3 packs of the Kraft Mac and Cheese Deluxe. More of those drinks. Ooh. And I got a bunch of these pizzas that Brayden eats. I actually need to...
Of course, the pizzas. Gotta have the pizzas.
The tower of pizzas. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30 pizzas. Oh my god.
It's just so many
We got 2
pizzas.
boxes of the Capri Suns Pacific Cooler because these are the best. Got some Cheetos for Brayden. Got some fudge rounds for Brantley. Got 2 packs of grits. And we got a big thing of sugar.
And while watching this 3rd grocery haul, I realized that they buy sugar every time, but I don't understand what they're doing it. They're not using it for baking, clearly, because they haven't bought any ingredients aside from flour, sugar, and vegetable oil. So I'm forced to imagine that they're adding sugar to food that they already have. A horrifying prospect, frankly.
The 10-pound bag of sugar.
10
And we
pounds.
also got 2 2-packs of New York strips. And then we got 2 2-packs of ribeyes. So that's 2 meals for us because only myself, my mom, dad, and Bryson eat the steak. We got all of that at Food Lion for $252.51. And I'm tired. And my mama actually went to Walmart separately, so come back for that one.
I don't think I've ever gone through 10-pound bag of sugar in my 56 years on Earth. 12 bottles of Dr. Pepper and 1 gallon of milk is crazy. Do y'all not drink water? This is why school lunches are so important. It may be the only fruit or veggies a kid will ever see. This made me feel nauseous. Ma'am, I'm gonna say this in the most respectful way. You and your children don't need 12 bottles of Dr. Pepper, 30 pizzas, 9 boxes of mac and cheese, 12 Dr. Peppers, and only 4 packs of meat. Nothing to make a whole decent meal? I can name 5 dinners under $20 healthier than any of that. And I want to be clear that I am sympathetic to the fact that groceries are expensive and healthy groceries are even more expensive, and she's a single mom supporting her kids. But I don't think buying healthy things would be actually that much more expensive or that much more money than she's spending right now. It won't taste as good, to be clear, but that's because it's not processed and packed with a bunch of addicting chemicals that are added to all the food now. But it will pay dividends on your health both now and later in life. I also think her situation isn't that bad because her parents live with her. She's got mom, dad, and then herself. So that's 3 adults for 3 children. Each of those adults can cook, and so each adult just needs to take 1 meal per day. It's maybe 20 minutes of work. And her kids would have 3 healthy square meals per day. But I'm worried that the amount of attention that the internet is giving her will encourage her to keep doing this. When at the end of the day, the only person that she's really hurting or impacting or harming is her, but more importantly, her innocent children. And that kind of sucks.